intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Welcome back, Star Trek Fleet Commanders, and we've got a bonus video for you today. 2 months in a row, Scopely is allowing us to show you a feature, something coming in the upcoming month that, well, we hope that you're excited about. Now, I will say that me personally, I'm excited about this as an idea. Haven't gotten to do it myself, but have read through all the material and seen what they provided us, and very excited. It's actually something that I commented and actually discussed wanting to see in the game about 4 years ago to the devs, and how this could be a great idea to really build, I would say, community while also being different. So we're going to talk today about Section 31 and wave defenses, which is, well, you know, in Armada, we all come together as a group to destroy an Armada. Well, here, you're going to come together as a group to defend an object in wave defense, where you'll go through different tiers of hostiles. Now, how exactly does this work? Great question. So you have different types. You have number one, the S31, so Section 31 covert base. Now, that is for Ops 40 through 60. This is the tougher one, the bigger, badder, bigger, stronger, wow one. But it functions as a safe house for agents. It's all that, you know, there's some lore behind it, but it's just basically a defense point. And then the second one is the Borg Research Lab for Ops 30 through 50. Now, how exactly does it work, you might ask? Well, there's going to be adding in a couple dozen new systems, 25 new systems, if memory serves correctly. And you'll be able to go into those systems and start a wave defense. Now, how exactly does that work? Well, obviously, you have a wave defense currency that you're going to have to click on. So, yay, more currencies. Woo! Yay, more currencies. But beyond needing another currency, the basics of how it works are you can take 2 ships and 5 commanders. So you're going to be able to bring you, and then another set of commanders to a wave defense, and y'all are going to have to destroy waves of hostiles protecting one of those 2 targets that I previously mentioned. You're going to be attacked by Federation explorers, Klingon destroyers, Romulan battleships, Actian explorers, swarms, Borg battleships. Basically kind of like going through the hostiles of what you'll face through a Q's trial. Are going to come at you to go after the target, and you have to be able to defend it against waves upon waves of hostiles. And the better you do, the more waves you destroy, the more credits and more resources you'll win in return. So to start a wave defense, it's going to be pretty simple. You need to make sure that you have your 2 ships picked out of what you want to use to fight, and then you are going to need them both to be in your base. So like if I was going to use the Coronar and the Voyager right there, they need to be in the base. So then I'm going to go pick the system that I want to launch it in. And once I've done that, that starts a 10-minute timer. Now, what I'll need to do from that point is once I use the ship to say I'm launching it in that system, I have to bring my second ship over and then get my alliance mates, the other people that are going to do it with me, to come into the system. Once everybody's there with their 2 ships each, we will then begin the wave defense. And believe it or not, there's a start now button for that. So you don't even have to wait for the full 10-minute countdown. If you prepare this with your alliance, you can just go ahead and drop it down and start the defense and start working through it. It's very similar, like working through a dungeon in an MMO, which I really, really do like the idea of. Also, there is no PvP in these systems. So you go to these systems, you pay the currency to get into them, and you're going to do the wave defense. And once all the members are in the system, again, you hit their start. Now, whoever is the group leader. So ciphers get removed from your inventory. You start, ciphers being the special currency, and away you go. Yeah, that's the big thing. You know, that's the main thing. System gets locked, by the way. You can't go anywhere until you basically die, because your ships can't be repaired. You can't go back and forth. You can't exchange ships. You either win or you lose. Or you make it through all the waves, you make it through 3 of the waves, and the waves will give various credits. For example, if you were to do the Borg Research Lab and you only made it through wave 1, you would get 40 credits. But if you made it through wave 3, it pays out 390. But it's also not a complete linear growth. There are ups and downs, hills and curves, valleys, if you will. So like level 3, that 3rd wave is going to be really tough, but then it's a little bit easier in wave 4, wave 5. I mean, easier by comparison, and then it's going to ramp back up in wave 6, and then does the same thing in waves 10. And then the Section 31 covert base works the same way, where it kind of, mountain and valley, though it does escalate in difficulty. And all of this is so that you're earning credits for the brand new Section 31 faction store, which is going to have a lot of things in it. Number one, Fleet Commander Luther Sloan. Yes, a Fleet Commander is getting added in, and we'll talk about that a lot in tomorrow's video. But this is all opening up a brand new faction for you, which is going to have a couple skins in it, a couple different things. Actually, some nice things. Maybe we should tell some of the nice things. Maybe. But anyway, the Armada quick start functionality. Reduce Armada timer to 30 seconds through the new Section 31 favors. That sounds like something quite a few people might like to have. There's 2 new refits, one for the Talios, one for the Defiant. I'll be honest, not super big on those, but it is what it is. PvP officers are in there. Strike Team La'an, Una, Ortegas, Gold Ducat, Eric, Damar, of course, Wayun, Ikateka, Pon, and Carol Freeman are in the Section 31 store. So available to all. If you want to do PvP, Section 31 is going to have it for you. And then there are 7 favors. Just like the Bajoran faction store, this has 7 favors, which will increase whole health while doing a wave defense, increase impulse speed while doing a wave defense. You have one that does defense, one that does critical hit damage, critical hit chance, isolytic damage. Quick start for Armadas, which is going to be the one that a lot of people want. It's called Operation Hermes. It's the quick start. It's probably the one that most people are like, I want to get that one. But anyway, there's also going to be Federation, Klingon, and Romulan reputation bundles available. The facade building materials, the ciphers you need to actually run through your launches. A Syndicate XP is inside the Section 31. So there's a lot of stuff there. And then, of course, for you level 61 plus players, you're going to have Sigma resources available. So the Section 31 and Wave Defense is a huge new feature getting added in with, in my opinion, a lot of good, because it is taking something, it actually is a legitimate new mechanic. And it's actually got, you can hear it. There's a lot of feedback in that, right? Like, the whole idea that the system locks out and nobody else can come interfere with you while you're doing your waves. Well, that's feedback. Players don't like that, right? For your Armadas, it's been heard. And even though I like PvP as an element in Armadas, the whole idea of Operation Hermes and having a quicker start option, it's not an immediate start, but is a quicker start option, is still something that a lot of players have asked for. So there's a lot of feedback that's been heard here. And years of just different thoughts coming to them. And look, I'm excited to see what it looks like. Now, we'll go ahead and just preface all of this. Guess I could have done this at the beginning of the video. I've not actually played with it myself. Woo! So it could potentially be terrible, but I don't think it is. Reading through it, looking through all these things, this looks like something the game desperately needs, which is new content. And then the new content is actually new, not a copy and paste of old content. And then it's actually giving you things like sourcing for must-have officers and giving you things like, bonuses. And I don't know, it's weird. It's like a new thing, but it's like entirely new. Now, there is, of course, the complaint that you can make that it is another loop. And that is true. Wave defenses are now a looped mechanic. So if you want all these different things, you're going to have to go do wave defenses and organize them with your alliance and your friends. But at the same time, that's kind of the point of MMOs. Like, if you want to play Warcraft or Diablo and go do a dungeon, well, you're going to go grab 4 or 5 friends and you're going to organize it. You're going to go do it. So I really don't mind these type of loops like I would mind, hey, go out with your Voyager, hit this hostile, but then also go hit this hostile, but I need you to go mine this material while also mining this material, turn both of them in for ship parts that you need, right? So I actually like the idea. Yes, it's another loop, but at the same time, I love things that are like this. We're working, playing with our community, our friends, the people that we've come to know for months or even years in this game. I think it's a really cool thing. So can't wait to see it roll out tomorrow. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you excited? Do you think that this has great potential, or are you afraid it will ruin the game? I don't know how it could ruin the game, but hell, we couldn't even run incursions. We've been doing that for a year and a half now. So anyway, live long and plunder. Stay safe for those space cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Catch you on the next Star Trek Fleet Command video. And let me know if you're excited about what's coming tomorrow's update. Wave defense. Yay.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.